Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing a voiceover for the first time, so we're gonna see how that goes. Um I broke my arm a couple of weeks ago or well, actually technically a couple months ago, but I got a cast on a couple weeks ago, and I decided that I wanted to use it as a canvas. So that's currently me. I used rubbing alcohol, which I looked up and it was safe online to try to remove Sharpie with, and it worked some, but as you can tell, it once it removed some of the top layer of Sharpie or something like that, it was not coming out of the rest of the cast. So I just moved on because I spent 30 minutes trying to rub off those names. And to all of the people whose names I rubbed off, if you're watching this video, sorry, it's not personal. I just wanted to draw it on that side and your guys' names were in the way. So yeah. Um I started sketching it out with a pencil. My camera quality sucks and my recording skills, so you couldn't see half my hand for some of this. Sorry, guys. I tried to edit out the majority of the parts where you couldn't see things that were happening. So yeah, there's that. Um, I am also doing this voiceover at midnight in my room in the dark with no script. So yeah, this should be great. I'm really good at this, guys. Um, I started off by tracing or blocking out where I wanted the bones um for the long bones in your fingers. And I did that with pencil, and then I started going over it with Sharpie when I finished those four bones. So, yeah. Um After that, I went ahead and I moved on to my thumb, and I started tracing out where I wanted the bones in my thumb, just like a rough sketch. It wasn't the exact scape or anything. They honestly just look like little hot dogs on my thumb. So, yeah. Then I added in what shape I actually wanted it to be with the Sharpie when I traced it. Yeah, so my arm has been broke for quite a while, as I said in this beginning of this video. If you guys want the story on that, I will totally tell you, but you guys tell me if you want the story, because I don't know. So, then I went back through and I retraced it, made some of the lines darker because it was hard to see in real life. Honestly, the camera picked it up better than real eyes do. After that, I went ahead and I started to freehand the metacarpals because there was not much point in tracing them when I knew I could just freehand them. So I had a reference picture, and I was using that, so it worked out pretty good. But as I was drawing the metacarpals, as you guys will see in a minute, I actually did mess up that one small one, which actually happens to be the one that I broke. So as you can see, I made it a little bit bigger, and I drew the line horizontally as to the where I broke it. It's actually broke a little bit higher up on that. My dad informed me because I didn't remember. But yeah, that's the bone I broke. So if anybody was wondering that, then again is it the fibula? No, that's a different bone. I can't remember my bones from my anatomy class. Sorry, guys. Anyway, I drew those bones, and yeah, it was all good after that. Oh yeah, gosh, you guys just saw that horrible pin trick I did. Don't judge that, it's great. Absolutely failed it, but it's fine. Okay, so then after all of that horrible pin flipping, I took in a fine line Sharpie and I did little lines and dashes to represent the shading because I wanted it to be a little bit more 3D. Let me tell you, it is so hard to draw on a cast, that rough and bumpy surface, with a fine line Sharpie. The tip of the fine line Sharpie fits into the holes, so then you have to hover over it and not press down on it, and it was hard. So I got through it and it was great, and I feel like all of the bones in my fingers turned out really well. And I feel like all the bones did, but I feel like the finger ones turned out pretty cool. So yeah, we're coming towards the end of this video, and this video is going to come to an abrupt stop because I don't feel like editing anything else until the end. So thanks to my laziness. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And if you like my type of content, which is art and then just a bunch of other random junk, go ahead and subscribe because I would love to grow my following and see where I can get it. So, if you like this, please like and subscribe, maybe share it, and have a nice day while I attempt to let my arm heal because I'm not very good at not doing stuff on my wrist. So, ha. All right, bye bye, guys.